and they told me anytime they're speaking in Hindi that they are making fun of me. Yep, that tastes horrible. Good morning, manatees. It is about 3:30 and today we leave for India. Honestly, I fell asleep like 3 hours ago. I got very little sleep. Not sure if that was really a game plan going into this 24-hour travel day or I just was excited and couldn't sleep. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get everything packed up here, get all my stuff in the car, get to the airport and begin this very, very long travel day all the way over halfway across the world to New Delhi. Let's go. It is so cold out. It's like 50s or 60s, which just makes me think when I get home, it's gonna be freezing. Not excited.
That's enough.
Got Michelle. Bye. So I just checked in and honestly I was kind of shocked on two things. One, how busy it is here. At least United, who I'm flying through out of Minneapolis, was really busy. And then two, it's always funny how many documents I need. I mean, I need an e-visa plus this like COVID certificate plus all my vaccine stuff. And it's like they have you fill out this stuff, but it's like at least here in Minneapolis, like the workers really don't care. They just check to make sure you have it printed out and that's about that. But now we're gonna head through security and get going on our way to our gate. It's like a 2 out of 10. Not good at all.
Safety is our top priority, so please take a minute and pay attention to the following safety demo.
Thank you.
You're all set. Please go ahead for boarding.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Mask? Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Straight and right.
Good morning. So we landed in Delhi. Now the game begins figuring out what do I even do. Yeah, there's like no clear direction here. Oh, I guess baggage is that way, so I'm gonna go that way. Uday is somewhere outside, and honestly I think this is probably a good point to just kind of explain who Uday is and how I met him and why I came all the way back to India to visit Uday. So this is the story of Uday. This is Uday, my good friend and brother. And this is me. Well, this used to be me. During freshman year of college, while playing football, I met Uday. Once I learned he was from India, I wanted to give him as good of an American experience as I could. But, as life goes, after freshman year, our lives moved in different directions. Uday transferred to a different college. I stopped playing football and began traveling throughout the rest of college. But, after walking 800 miles on foot in West Africa in 2021, and looking like this, I knew I needed a vacation. I remembered Uday and I always joking about me coming to India during college. So, off I went to India. So we just got through immigration. Technically, I'm in India. I think once I step outside, I'll feel like I'm here. I mean, I've probably slept 6 hours in the past 48. So I'm feeling pretty dead. But as soon as we landed, got a big burst of energy. Because we in India, we excited, we happy to be here. We about to see one of my best friends ever. So now, we figure out where my luggage is. Hopefully it's where the signs are. It says baggage. So we're gonna head that way.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, we got my bag and everything is slipping out of my hands right now. But, wow, this is kind of tough. This way, onward. Alrighty, we're almost done. Last thing we gotta do is exchange one of those bad boys. I have no idea what the exchange rate is, but I just figure it's good to have some cash on me as I leave the airport. And figure out where Uday is. So I'm gonna see how much this is. So 100 US dollars is like 74,000 rupees. Thank you, sir. I have no idea what that means. I'm assuming that's a lot of money. Hey, look at this.
Where are you going?
I have a friend. Friend is coming. No worries, brother. Good thing is having previous experience traveling, you just like know and learn how to say no. Man, it is like hotter than Hades out here. My goodness, it is humid. All right, well, time to figure out where Uday is. And yeah, I am in India. Oh my God, what? So, I've made a lot of friends already. A lot of people saying, hello friend, do you need a taxi? But luckily I got Uday. So Uday said he's like 15 minutes out, so we're just gonna wait and then figure out where he is. But in the meantime, I'm sure plenty of people are gonna continue to ask me if I need a ride, because I'm sure I look like a clueless foreigner from America. So yeah, got that going for me. Like the doors can't even close and they're just still piling in. Other than that though, I mean, a lot of people are just staring at me. But I mean, look at me. I'm kind of ugly right now. I'd be looking too. I'd be like, that man needs some help, which I do. So far so good.
Oh, sir, कहाँ पर हैं आप? सर, कहाँ पर खड़े हैं आप?
So I just handed the phone off to some guy who works here. Now I'm going with him. Sweet. Hopefully this works out. Handed the phone to my guy and he said, all right, this way. I said, no problem, sir. Let's go. Yes, thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Let's go! Oh my goodness, how are you? Good to see you.
Oh, you finally made it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude, this time.
Thank you, yeah.
So, I don't know where we're going right now, but we rode in the car with Uday and a couple of his friends, and they told me anytime they're speaking in Hindi that they are making fun of me. So, good to know that I am providing a lot of humor for the group. It's like a modern, like outdoor shopping area, isn't it?
Kind of, yes.
Interesting. Yeah, so far
Like
it's
all-
like everything's
good,
super nice. Like super nice, like shopping here. Crocs. There's a McDonald's back there. There's a Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. Uday asked what I wanted to eat, and I told him something not American.
EV6
So we will see what the
This is
first
the new
meal
Kia
that I have.
electric EV6.
Some kind of, what would you, this is like what, Iranian? It's like an Iranian restaurant?
No, it's Indian.
It is Indian, okay. Well, I'm stupid. Okay, so what do we got? We have kebabs. Kebabs, I don't even know what the bread's like. I'm gonna sound really stupid.
That's hummus pita bread.
Hummus pita, and then these are like 2 pizzas, right?
Both are chicken. That's
Chili chicken bun mustard.
Chili chicken, and then that's what?
This is chili chicken pizza.
Cool. I don't know. It's all gonna be pretty good. I'm excited. Uday, you excited?
For what?
Chili cheese. We're gonna go right for it. Yum. It's like pizza as I know, but the spices in it are so yummy. It's like,
That's a very different.
yeah. It's like Indian food. The spices of that are just like in a pizza. Genius idea. I feel rather large already, but burger thing, more pizza. So good. Nancha. Looks like a pulled pork sandwich.
Actually,
Okay, there we go. No more raw onions. Only raw onions with lime and chutney. So we have now stopped for what I believe is dinner, but it's like a giant food hall. And Uday was saying it's one of the biggest ones in what, North India. And you can kind of see behind me here, it's just massive. And inside there's different stations. There's like a bouncy house and a couple other different food stalls and stuff all around. But yeah, music is just playing, people are hanging out, people taking a picture. The homies are just hanging. We got our homies. So we're just vibing. I fell asleep in the car. I felt so overtired, but now having a little bit of rest, we're gonna get some tea and some food and just enjoy the evening. It's so warm, the sun is just setting, and we are having a wonderful first night here in India. So our friend across the way there is making dosa. They look absolutely massive. I'm just blown away. Everything in here, as he said, was fried, which probably isn't the best food for you, but it's gonna taste extremely good. Everything is everything. Okay. It's like gigantic, unbelievable. This is about to be it. So good. I'm so excited.
okay, so that is tomato.
Okay,
This is coconut,
tomato, coconut,
and this is just green cilantro and mint.
Okay, we're gonna go for the tomato first. See how it is. Oh, it's so good. And then what's this stuff?
That's sambar.
Sambar.
It's the mota dosa. You know, like a crepe. This is a crispy crepe.
Gotcha. Okay, I was trying to compare it to something like it is. It's like a crispy crepe. Okay, so the tomato was fire. Let's try some of the coconut. I'm a huge fan of coconut. That's so good. I think I like the tomato more. I bet this pepper's hot.
Oh, that is straight up red chili.
I bet this pepper's hot. I always love cilantro. Anything cilantro and lime, I'm a huge fan. Unbelievable. Okay, Uday said we gotta do the tomato action. And what do you call this again?
Sambar.
Sambar. Tomato and then sambar. Get a little tomato. Get some sambar. That's so good. You mix the two of them. Fire.
You know what you just ate? That was pumpkin that you just ate. That big chunk, that was pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yum. Well, we just finished eating that whole meal. I think I mentioned once before, it was right around $10. And now we are just gonna hop back in the vehicle and get back on the road all the way to Ludhiana. So we just ate breakfast, and as you can see, that was so good. I don't even really know what it was other than some kind of breakfast sandwich. But again, anywhere I travel in the world, the hospitality is just unmatched. His family is so nice, and we're just gonna get ready. You got me some jeans. We going into the office. Uday looking cute, so I'm gonna try on these jeans and hopefully get ready for a day at the office.
चूते को बोलो काम कुम कर लिया करे 8 बजे से काम कर रहा हूँ तो ऑफिस लेकर जा रहा हूँ मैं
So we are inside Uday's business. He told me that they used to do automobiles, but now they do primarily electronics. This is kind of what his office looks like. Nothing super crazy. There are some windows, but I don't think they lead to anything. Our good friend Willow came to work today. She's super excited. She sounds ready to do some work. But yeah, I think I'm gonna chill here for a bit, get some work done, and I'm gonna toss up the drone and see what we can see above. So as you can see, it is extremely beautiful from up above, but we learned a couple things with the drone today. India has a limit on the height that my drone can go. Can only go 15 meters, which is about 50 feet into the air, which sucks. I mean, that limits what I can do, and you know, it kind of restricts certain shots I want to take. But on the flip side, I just have to think more creatively about what I can do with what I have. So yeah, I'm grateful for the shots I've had thus far. The work day is done. I think Uday has to work a lot of the next, couple days, so I might be on my own a little bit, but that's okay. I'm excited just to be here and, find stuff to do throughout the next couple days here in Ludhiana. But we're gonna head back, get some food, and see what we can get up to this evening.
Oh yeah, you go to
Okay, let me come with you.
और रुक जा इसको ले जा साथ
Okay, so we're with Uday and a couple of his friends. I forget their name, but we're getting some kind of, what would you even, this is alcohol, right? Yeah. So it's like alcohol, but it's not like a liquor store. It's more just a place on the side of the road that you go to.
हमारा बाहर से भाई को ब्रोकोड पिलानी है
ब्रो कौन नहीं है भाई
ब्रो कोड है नहीं कहीं भी नहीं है
लाइट है
लाइट नहीं पीनी फिर another
And what is it exactly?
Have you tried tilt?
Tilt?
Like the can-based wines?
No.
It's a mixture
Okay.
of wine and beer. Not
Gotcha,
exactly
gotcha.
beer or
Okay, so it's a mixture of wine and beer.
beer.
Something I've probably had before, but I don't know.
Much is it?
So, but they say it wasn't here, so now I think he's just getting some smokes, and we are gonna hop back and try to find the next spot where it's at. Okay, Uday told me. Sauté.
Sutte.
Sauté.
Sutte.
Sauté.
Close.
Sutte.
Sauté.
Yeah, sutte.
Oh, sauté.
No.
No, I'm just being
When you
loud.
say when you say the full word, you just mess it up. But then otherwise, you're fine.
Sauté.
Sutte.
Sauté. Sauté. I think we understand
Another
what it
meaning
is.
of
now.
sutta is sleeping.
Sleeping.
Actually,
In
in Punjabi,
Punjabi.
sutte is sleeping. What you're saying means sleeping. What we are saying is cigarette.
Cigarette. Okay, so sauté is sleeping in Punjabi, and
Yep. And then if you say sutte,
sauté,
so there's two words: sutte and sutte.
sauté, and sauté.
Sutte
Sauté.
and sutte.
Oh, sauté.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of. We're
Those are
getting
two
there.
different words.
Sauté.
Sutte is sleeping
Sutta.
in Punjabi. Yeah, sutta hoya hai.
कैश पड़ा
तो sutta hoya hai.
So, two different words, kind of sound the same to me, but sauté is sleeping.
इसमें नहीं है.
Sutta. No, I can't even say it.
Sutta.
Sutta. Sutta. I'm getting it. So we picked up a couple of Uday's friends who are in the back, and we stopped. We've just been driving around hitting different neighborhoods. They're showing me like really fancy neighborhoods, but they got me this bottle of alcohol called Bro Code. So you know it's for the bros. I happen to be one of the bros. Uday's one of the bros. But they said it's 15%, so they're like, drink it slowly. I told them I'd drink 3 and probably chug it. Just kidding. But I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it tastes.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yep, that tastes horrible. No, it's actually not that bad, but it just tastes like what it is. It's like, to me, have you ever had a Four Loko? Yeah.
I've chugged a Four Loko. Shotgun, actually, not even chug. I fucking shotgun a Four Loko.
Uday had a grand time in America when he went to college.
I'm probably the fastest shotgunner. 3 seconds for a tall boy.
I do think that's right. I feel like I remember you.
3 seconds for a tall boy.
Yeah, I
bro.
remember you would shotgun super fast in college. So I'm gonna try to make my way through this. I also have an empty stomach and I'm like extremely hungry, so chances are this thing's about to slap me across the face. So I'm gonna check back in when I finish the beer.
The very, very.
So we stopped to get food. I've drank probably 3/4 that bottle, and 15%. It's very strong. So now we stopped and we got what is they call an Indian burger. To me, it looks like a chicken sandwich, but Uday explained it. Uday explained to me earlier that like America's got everything backwards, which I would heavily agree, and that like we call things a chicken sandwich, but as long as it's a hamburger bun, it's called a hamburger. So this being chicken is a hamburger.
It's actually potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
So it's not even chicken. Wow. See, that shows about how American I am. I just assume it's chicken. So it's just potatoes. It's just potatoes on like, you know, a little
Potato
bun.
filling with-
These, I'm sure these peppers would probably kill me, wouldn't they?
It's
Is
very
it-
much.
They spicy?
Yeah. It
like
is
green
not.
chili.
Yeah, it's green chili. It's not that spicy.
What's the sauce?
वंशिका बोल दिया ना
Do you know what the sauce is?
3x के लाया तो जान रही
I think it's just some chutney.
Just chutney. Okay, I'm gonna go for the first bite.
खा तो जान रही
Thank you.
मैंने तो एक टब खत्म किया था आइसक्रीम का तो 2 खा जाएगी
And so this place, like you said, which you can see it out there,
ऐसा नहीं होना है।
this place is only sells this here.
हरी और कोकोनट चटनी मिक्स करके देना
मुझे लग रहा है कि मैंने दही की चटनी।
All right, so we just got some spicy food. That looks so good, dude. It's probably gonna burn my insides like inside out. But I told him all the food I've eaten here so far has not, in my opinion, been that spicy. I don't think we've had anything that's really spicy, have we? actually.
That's called puri.
A potato on top of like a little crispy biscuit.
Yeah, like on a tomato.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, spicy. I can feel that. If I'd eat this whole thing, I would die. Yeah, so very spicy. The burgers, which is I thought were chicken sandwiches, turns out they're potato burgers.
Yeah.
Not spicy. Those are very good, but their stuff definitely spicy. I'm heating up. Okay, so my friends in the car told me I shouldn't get a video of this. Is it cool if I take video? Thank you. What are you making? So it looks similar to the, what again I thought was a chicken sandwich just because I'm stupid, but it's a potato burger. And I think this one has cheese and it's a little bit more spicy. But again, they just cooked this right on the street. So we got the potato burger.
भैया केचप देना.
It's very, very good. Shukriya. Thank you. Well, got my first picture. Felt like it was pretty cool. The food was good. I tried to pay, but Uday wouldn't let me. He's a tough man. So now that we're done eating, we switched into a nicer car. Uday still looks like a wonderful businessman, but we switched into his nicer car, and now I'm getting what I believe is called pan, as I'm getting that here. So this place, to me, it's like a convenience store, but it gives me like smoke shop vibes. At least like the smell. In America, smoke shops always have like incense burning, and this is exactly what it smells like. But they have, yeah, like everything a convenience store would have, all kinds of sweets, all kinds of food, like regular stuff. Like there's certain sprays, cigarettes, other things like that. So yeah, just interesting the way it's set up. And small they also sell pan, which I still don't know what pan is, but that's apparently what I'm gonna try. They told me it was like a mouth freshener, is what I was told by Uday's friends. So we'll see.
और इसको क्या खिलाएं?
ये छोटी तंदूर की क्या
नहीं ब्लैक ब्लूबेरी
What?
फ्रोजन ही दो फ्रोजन एक डिग्री एक चॉकलेट और
Can we get water too?
ग्रीन वाला वो पेपर रोस्टेड
Water?
या पानी की बोतल भी दे दो.
अंकल दो फ्रोजन पान निकालना और एक चॉकलेट एक टिकड़ी.
नहीं अभी वैसे डब्बी दे दो 3-4 ही रहनी है.
I have no idea what Uday just ordered, but I heard the number 8, so we're getting a lot of things. So I'm excited. Still don't know what pan is. I saw the guys in front of us eat it. It's like triangle shaped, but not sure. You just eat the whole thing?
It's frozen, so be careful, it'll be cold.
This is gonna be so weird. I don't even know if I can get my mouth around the whole thing. I don't even know if I can get my mouth around the whole thing. I also don't know how I feel about it. It's like a 5 out of 10 right now. Very interesting. So we just pulled up to the Torga Matamente. Torga Matamente. That's probably not how I say it. We drove by it earlier this morning on our way into the office, and it looked really big then, but now, especially, it's all lit up. So this will be my first time going into a temple here in India. Yeah, I'm really excited. How are you, sir?
बता दो मुझे, मैं कन्वर्ट कर दूँगी. मुझे थोड़ा बता दो. हनुमान जी के बारे में. You want to take a video, you can.
That's pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just the whole thing all
Yeah,
at
whole
once?
thing.
Okay.
very known temple in Ludhiana. Very known.
Okay.
Like,
So I just ate something. I don't know why I did that, but... And I have this, which is really heavy. The thing you can notice in here, though, is simply just the energy. You can just tell that, like, there's a very deep passion for what is going on here. I don't know. Mind-blowing. I feel like tonight's been nothing more than just like a bunch of things I've never experienced in my life before. Very, very awesome. There's so much to learn about all of this. I have like no idea about any of it. It's just very awesome. Why do we do that?
like just to
Showing respect?
be respecting.
Okay. So here they are handing out free food. And why do they do that?
Just to show some love and like for the society.
Okay, just to welcome people in. That's so cool.
Do ही देना भैया. Jai Mata Di. Say Jai Mata Di.
Jai Mata Di. Everything they tell me to say, I know I say it so horribly wrong. It's unbelievable.
Do you want me to hold it? This is fried bread.
Fried bread. Okay.
This
Yeah.
is called puri.
Puri.
And this is called aloo and chane mix.
Okay.
Aloo is basically potato.
Potato.
And chane is like peas. We call it peas. You like it?
Is there a certain day of the week where this gets like really busy, or is it every night?
It's almost every night.
Almost every night.
Like 6 to 8 is the peak time. Like
Okay.
yeah, they do pujas and all.
That's so cool.
This is called like prasad. It's we basically got it God's blessings. So we don't leave it. Like we have to finish it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you grow up going to the temple often?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very common.
My mom and dad are very religious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, I mean, how old are you? 24?
24.
Do you feel like you're very religious because of that? No. Okay.
I'm not. Like,
See, and that's interesting because I think in my own life in America, many people our age, a lot of us like we were raised with religious parents, but none of us feel
religious,
religious.
yeah.
So it's interesting being all the way here that
Exactly.
that's yeah.
so most of like our friends, like they are not very religious now. People are like losing their hope and all. They are not in this anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it makes me feel good to know I'm not the only one who doesn't feel that way,
Yeah.
but also it's like kind of sad because I do think a lot of us are losing hope in a sense.
Yeah.
Do you think that's common though among people your age here? It's like not a lot
Yeah,
of
it is
people.
pretty much common. Like they don't show it, but I know it. Like you get to know it. Yeah. So even here you see like no one's here is at our age. Either they are small.
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
no one. I was looking around,
Yeah.
and no one is.
Exactly.
No one's similar to our age. And are a lot of the temples throughout the country the same, or are they all different?
They're all different.
Wow.
Yeah.
All representing like different people,
Different gods.
different gods.
Yeah. So even we went to 3 places, right? So they're all different.
All
gods.
different.
Yeah.
And within the Hindu religion, like, do people pray to like one specific god at a time, or like kind of all of them all together?
So we have religious festivals, you can say. So there's Ganesh Chaturthi, like it's going on.
Okay.
So we pray to Ganesh Ji. In Diwali we pray to Saraswati Mata. So we have different religions for all that, all of
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Wow. I am stuffed, and I feel like I just had a year's worth of education in like 10 minutes. I'm barefoot, not really, I have socks, but I'm very full, and I don't even think we've eaten dinner. I also have this. The entire experience as a whole was, I don't know, very, very awesome, and grateful for Uday's friend for just telling me about it and other things. So, Last stop of the night, ice cream.
Yeah, eat a cola.
Yeah. Sample number 6. What kind is this?
Try it. Wait.
I kind of like that.
Do you like dark chocolates?
I like the mint ice cream. Mint chocolate.
Did you like it?
What did that, Splish Splash?
Do you know what a fruit is? Custard apple?
No. A fruit is custard apple?
It's called custard apple.
Custard apple is what I just tried. It's very good.
Kulfi.
Kulfi.
Yeah.
Kulfi.
K-U-L.
It's made out of milk, sugar, pistachios, and like a lot of dry fruits.
It's not bad.
Demo ले रहे हैं। Demo नहीं चल रहा ना ये।
Good morning. It is day 3 here in Ludhiana, India, and this is probably right about where I'm going to cut the video. The first 48 or so hours of being here in India have been nothing short of just like an incredible time. It's hard for me to wrap my head around it, especially last night. Last night was awesome, being with all of Uday's friends who are also the same age as me, and going and doing a bunch of stuff that they do, going to eat food, going to the temple, and just having conversations with his friends about what is life like here, what is life like as a 24-year-old. And the big thing, and I just had a conversation with a friend back in the US about this, is that in so many ways we are so different, being so far apart in the world, but yet I come here and there's so many similarities. I think I had a conversation with JJ last night at the temple just about religion and the way it plays into our life, and we both very much connected and feel the same way about it. So again, it's just interesting how you can be so far from wherever home is to you, but find these similarities and these connections with people from all over the world. So today I'm just taking a rest day, probably get some of this video edited down and start prepping for the next couple of days. I have a couple more video ideas I want to shoot while I'm here in Ludhiana, and then I'm prepping for next week into Pakistan. Thanks for watching.